So I have officially started. I have had about a 7-hour train journey to get here today, and the time is roughly 3 o'clock. The plan is to just see how many miles I can clock today. Yes, I don't have a real set limit, I'm just going to see how I go, but I'm so excited to be on the trail. I'm just going to follow the signposts. It was quite clearly signposts through Milngavie. So trail started off pretty flat, as you can see. There's no real inclines at the minute, and it's all paved. But it's just going through this nice wooded area, and you can see that autumn is definitely starting up here. Everything is just going really lovely, yellow and oranges. That is my last goodbye to Milngavie. I'm slowly stepping out of it and heading north, and I can see already some little hills in the distance, so it's officially started. I have got 96 miles ahead of me. It's probably a bit less now, but that is the distance of the West Highland Way. So I've decided for day one I'm going to walk down the actual road, the opposite direction to the West Highland Way, and stay in the campsite. The reason for this is because I need to get some water. It's my first day, so I was feeling a little bit tired from the 7-hour train journey. So I want to get to a campsite, set up before it gets dark, and then just prepare and route plan for tomorrow, and hopefully clock in some more miles tomorrow. So I haven't done much today. It'll probably end up being 5 or so miles. Not as much as I was hoping, but obviously I knew that the train journey would obviously knock that, as it's took up a lot of my day. But like I said, I'm in no rush. I'm really enjoying myself, and that's the main thing. That's why I've come here, not to do the trail in a certain amount of time, but to really soak up the experience. And I just so buzzing that I'm in Scotland. A lot of locals have said it's been absolutely torrential downpours for the last week. A lot of the trail is actually flooded, so I'm so glad I've got the right footwear on. But now you can see it's so sunny and it's really hot. I had to take off my base layer. Obviously when you come to Scotland you prepare for the cold and you take all your warm clothing. But I'm so surprised with how warm the weather is. Just pitched up my tent for the first night in the campsite. I made it here. It's got some really nice bell tents and a little wooded area here to set up. And there's also another woman here who's hiking the trail solo, and she's just set up over there. And she came from London, so she's had a long trek and decided to do the same thing. So I've just met Claude on the trail. We're setting up at this campsite, so we're pretty much neighbours. And yeah, we're going to sit down. We've had our dinner. Claude had some rusty potato thing, and that was quite nice, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was delicious. I've just nearly burnt my plastic bowl. We're going to have a beer.
Yeah, cheers!
Cheers!
So it is the morning of day one. I woke up at 6, packed everything inside my tent, and then went and got breakfast at the campsite. It was raining heavy this morning. It's got a bit lighter, but it's still raining. I'm looking forward to today. I'm hoping to get to Drummond or even to Conic Hill, which is just a little way past that. So the reason I'm aiming for Drummond or Conic Hill is because past that there's restrictions and you can't camp on Loch Lomond, which is like a huge loch that runs for miles. Yeah, you can't camp there, you have to have a permit. I just saw Claude this morning. She's just having her breakfast and we're gonna plan to meet up in Drummond together and camp. It was really lovely spending the evening with her last night. We had a beer together and ate our dinner and then just chatted. She's travelled all over the world, so it was nice to hear some of her stories. I'm so glad I did stay in the campsite as the ground is so marshy around here. This is where I was going to walk. So me and Claude are back on the trail. We just had our lunch. We bought some rolls each at Drummond or Drymond. We're trying to figure out all the names, how to pronounce everything. But what was it, 5 miles to
Conic Hill.
Conic Hill, where we'll probably camp around there. Yeah. Getting hot now though.
Oh, I'm totally rough.
Yeah. So we've now reached the top of Conic Hill. Whoop whoop. And we're absolutely knackered. Yeah, we're gonna find somewhere to set the tent that's flat. Well, if we can get a flat space. And then we're both gonna collapse, I reckon.
Yeah.
DIY washing line. Got my rolls that I bought from Drummond or Drymond, however you want to say it today, and some lovely fresh water from the stream. Lovely looking colour that. Claw's just stretching out a bit.
Don't lie, you just peed in your pouch.
Oh yeah. Did a bit of a Bear Grylls and just weed in my bottle. I'm now going to try my water that I collected earlier and see what it's like. Oh no. It's so bad.
Oh no. Tastes like.
You won't soon find out. I can't believe the view. It's been such a lovely day and yeah, it's so gorgeous. It's starting to get a bit chilly now, so we've just put on our jackets, but yeah, it's so stunning. I think in the end the pack went to about 20 kgs because, or even more, because I started off with 18 or like just below 18 and then carried this extra water and then my water bladder I filled up and I stocked up on more food and then I took off my clothes, so I was carrying that. So it was quite tricky getting up Conic Hill on sore legs. But I had a look and we clocked 14 miles today, so it was a good day for hiking. And yeah, I'm just going to finish off my rolls. That's what I really fancy tonight. I'm not going to cook anything, I don't think. I've got all my meals for the rest of the trip. But yeah, I'm going to have a look at what I want to do tomorrow. Basically, it's a restricted area on Loch Lomond. I think I've already said this, but I need to get to a certain point. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have a look whereabouts that is and how many miles I've got to do to get there. but there's a town just down here called Belmahar or something. Belmahar. I'm awful with the names. Maybe get some more snacks down at Belmahar and definitely some more water, and then head on to Loch Lomond, which we're looking over tonight. We haven't seen anyone for a while and it's so quiet. All you can hear is just like the bees around here and the sheep, and that's about it. But I'm in my element. I'm loving it. And it was so nice meeting Claude as well, wherever she's gone. She just strolled down there. Yeah, it was so nice bumping into her and sharing the walk. So we did about half the walk today together and about half on our own this morning. What did you go for in the end for dinner?
Broccoli and cheese.
Very nice.
With a side of burnt broccoli and cheese pasta.
Oh, and that nice water. The sun is slowly going down, as you can see. We're gonna get ready for bed and probably chill out soon because it's about to get dark.